So here we are, a new chapter begins, new heroes will arise, new legends will be written. It is time to turn the page. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here, the supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. There's the whistle.
I think when it comes to pace and finishing of the highest order, there's someone down there who always stands out.
Yeah, no prizes for guessing.
It's Sheva, Andrei Shevchenko, poacher, predator and punisher.
Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Ah, he's given it away. Well, that is one way to stop him. Tries to pass it through. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Some good work on the right flank here. Turan. Genduzi. And Silvestre. Kamavinga! Oh, split-second reaction.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Very early stages, Jim, but anything up to now that's of note?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes, so...
He's having a shot! And he's done it! Piercing, and with pinpoint accuracy, he forces it through.
The keeper might have been a little unsighted. He seemed awfully late in reacting to that.
The minute is number 20, Kylian Mbappe.
I doubt very much that this was in the script.
Kylian Mbappe.
Stones. Could be danger here. That'll be a throw. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. And this is Shevchenko. Shevchenko showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Rodri. Hakimi. Great vision. Neymar gets into a good position. Rodri. Spence. A mixture of good defending and indecisive passing. No progress. Saka. Van Dijk. Silvestre is one whose deliveries we all know about. And he cuts out the supply. Saka is sporting a guilty look after that.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. And we have our very first corner. Neymar with the short one. Inter Milan are looking to go forward now. Now it's Shevchenko. Kamavinga. Genduzi, who does have an assist to his name. Ronaldinho receives it in a wide position. Stones gets it away. Saka. Spence. Can he get on the end of this? Threads one in. That has ended up in no man's land. Kamavinga. And it's Genduzi. Now it's Mbappe. It's a good foot in there. And that is expertly dealt with. Aimed beyond the defence. Saka picks it up out wide. He's got away. And it's Messi. It's a really well-measured ball. While facing up to his adversary, this is real chance! And there's a goal! They have come roaring back!
Well, it looks like we have ourselves a real game here now, Peter. They've been rewarded for their courage, for their attitude, for their application, and now they'll want another.
He made it happen, squeezed through with sheer will and considerable accuracy.
Yeah, Peter, I think we've got to give the keeper some slack here because he didn't have the greatest view of that, but you've got to give the scorer his due as well. I mean, he had that sharpness of mind and clinical edge.
We're looking at a different game now.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
Guendouzi. He's a sharp little ball here. Thuram. Rodri gets across to intercept that.
There
Now
will
it's
be 1
Yamal.
minute added time.
That's cause for mild irritation. Tries one from range. Oh, the ball's run loose here. Oh, what has happened here? And the referee says that is that for the first half. Nothing to separate the two teams at half-time. They've both given it a really good go, and they head into the break all square. So, nothing in it, Jim. What do you think?
Well, it's definitely been a game where both sides have tried to play to their own strengths, and I suppose neither side would be particularly unhappy with this scoreline. I suspect, Peter, the two managers will be keen to urge patience and discipline from their players now.
So, all square at half-time, each side matching the other blow for blow at the break. There's the whistle then to start the second half. That could spell trouble. Oh, he's all alone. And a chance! Has fallen kindly here. And he hits the net. And they've got their lead back. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Oh, that's great movement from him. He instinctively knew that the ball was going to come back out and put himself where he needed to be. The sort of thing you just can't teach.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done. Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
In with the challenge. Thuram. Guendouzi. Shot could be on. Neymar. Thuram. Martinez gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted. Van Dijk cuts out the pass. Opts for safety.
Incentive set and incentive met. Now they've got to take it on another level.
Knocks it into space. Chance for a shot! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
That's Ronaldinho. And now a sudden chance to counter. Now it's Shevchenko. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Oh, easy pickings there. And it's Hakimi.
That's positional goals, the utilisation of space.
And it's safely in the keeper's hands. Yamal, the man with the tools to make a difference here. That has been cut short. Over to the right flank. Can he get it through? Hakimi promptly onto that, and that is that. Rice. Saka. Spence. Not the most convincing of passes. Passes coming off in quick succession here. That has not gone well. Rodri. Thuram. Mbappe. Mbappe was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. And this is Shevchenko. Kamavinga. Koundé. Messi. No, he's not getting past him there. Lovely pass. Takes a shot! And that's a tiny finish. Pomp, panache and passion. This, a man full of it all.
Yeah, that's really well played, Peter. It's very, very simple. The ball through to him was just beautifully measured.
And that means just one thing. Match ball.
Well, you had to fancy him, Peter. He seems to be growing in stature with every goal.
Persib Bandung now in a position far more desirable.
That has the feeling of a breath of fresh air, Peter, and now they can fill their lungs and just blow them away.
Now it's Yamal. Neymar. Not the most accurate pass. That has been slung wide. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. And it's Thuram. Searching pass he's played there. Oh, well played. They've got a corner here.
Substitutions taking place.
And that's it. And with that, it's time for me to thank Jim Beglin and to wish you a very good evening. Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. If you have just joined, you have just missed the kickoff. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Trent Alexander-Arnold is one of the more productive players around, despite being a defender. When you look at his stats and see his contributions, you can realise how key a player he really is. And I suppose in many ways you can call him the perfect example of the modern fullback.
I wonder whether that has anything to do with you being a defender once upon a time, Jim. Vardiol. Now that looks a decent ball, and he welcomes it in. And a goal kick. That's been cut out, well played. And it's Valverde.
Such good technique.
He might be in here! Valverde going forward. Shoots! What a wonderful goal!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate. On heels rather than toes.
That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
Oh, what a finish. I mean, an instinctive finish at that, and he probably didn't even have time to think about it too much.
Can he finish? And a terrific save from the keeper.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
And we have our very first corner. Silvestre clears. Alexander-Arnold plays it in. Hakimi gets it away. Persib Bandung have the chance to go the other way. And he cuts out the supply. And he's there to retrieve it. Oh, good spread. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Ronaldinho. Fernandez. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him.
He had a chance to offload that left, so I think he's going to have to swallow his medicine on this one.
Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Vardiol receives it in a wide position. That's really well cleared. Oh, good take in a good area. It's run loose. Oh, what has happened here? And that is well cleared. Valverde. They want to be quick to recover this. Skims one in. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Nicely spread. Esteval. Oh, it's a foul. It could be a penalty. The referee's decided that he was fouled outside the box, and it is just a free kick. This looks like a more than decent chance to strike. Looking to widen the gap even further here. That's a decent clearance. Not the most accurate pass. Esteval, and he skips past his man. Now, can they get him away? Esteval picks it up out wide. Madrid have quite a reputation for being combative, confrontational, just in your face, Jim.
It's well rehearsed, Peter. It's testament to...
He's had a shot! And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Just eases him off the ball. Now it's Siapa. Engages and forces him off the ball. Now it's Rooney. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. And it's Messi. Hakimi. And Fernandes. Ronaldinho. Ronaldinho, he leaps for it! And the header is disappointing in the end.
Well, this is simple. The supply is to be admired. The defending is to be admonished.
Rooney. Aimed beyond the defence.
And he could have done himself a massive favour by just lifting his head up there. You know, it would have been a better picture of what was going on around him.
Oh, he's been caught on it here! Messi. Fernandes. And it's Camavinga.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Fernandes. Messi! And it's in! They have come roaring back!
Well, I always thought they had it in them, Peter. They upped the quality as needed, and once they got going, they were awfully hard to stop.
Piercing, and with pinpoint accuracy, he forces it.
Thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then. Maybe his positioning wasn't great, but then again, I don't think he had a wonderful view of it.
2 added minutes has been
Persib Bandung restore parity.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
De Bruyne has been caught there, it's a foul. So the last big chance perhaps before half-time.
He might even be thinking about a pop here, Peter. I'm not sure how wise that might be.
Look at the space, it goes for a shot! Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. And no surprise, that's a booking. Perhaps the final meaningful act of the first half. Ronaldinho! Can he finish? Opts to play it back. And for the first half, that is that. So it's all square. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying. And we are up to the break.
Well, I think keeping our neutral hats on, Peter, this is more than a decent game of football where we've seen plenty of creativity. Both sides really ought to be looking to up the urgency, though.
So, all square at half-time, each side matching the other blow for blow at the break. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half. Guardiola cuts it out. And it's Ronaldinho. Silvestre is looking to influence the game from out wide. It's going to be another throw. Camavinga. Pressure coming in from all directions. Nicely aimed pass. Stood up well to him there. He's a sharp little ball here. And he's running through. Rooney. And he's having a shot! It's a goal! And they've got their lead back. The movement so precise. The finish sumptuous.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? It's big chance! That is decidedly lacking.
Berisi Bandung really are good at what they're doing. They'll gladly take any opportunity to launch that counter.
Berisi Bandung really looking to get back into this at the start of the second half. Truthfully, it was hard to see any better outcome there. And he's intervened well there. Fernandez. Nicely weighted ball. Oh, he's found support out wide. Van Dijk with the clearance.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away, and eventually you might just get that little break.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
Camavinga. Oh, he's done very well to take that back. Now it's Rooney. It's Rooney! Just the wrong side.
Oh, he overcooked that one, aiming for perfection, and he got it slightly wrong.
Substitution on the field. Number
Berisi
17.
Bandung choosing
Messi.
to make the first change.
Number 20. Mbappe. Number 80. Ronaldinho. Number 5.
Hakimi.
Eduardo
Well read,
Camavinga.
nice interception.
Number 9.
Now it's Mbappe.
De Bruyne. Coming on the field. Number 8. Neymar. Number
Hakimi
18,
makes the interception.
Isaac.
And the
Number
keeper's got it
10,
again.
Atebrisau. Number 22, Odegaard. Number 7,
Now there's a fight.
Jorginho.
It's a goal! 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
Madrid go up by 2 and are looking good.
I wonder if the manager is tempted to go for another and really kill the game off completely. I, for one, think he should now.
Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Shapes to shoot! Could have won it there and then. He knows that. Oh, he knows it.
Caicedo really must be wondering how he hasn't put them 3 up. It was a very, very decent chance.
Alexander-Arnold does really well there. He is strong.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Silvestre. Madrid can breathe again. Just.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
Odegaard. Good defending there. They've slammed the door in the faces of the opposition. Oh, good-looking ball. Estevao gets into a good position. And he has been fouled there. And he is going into that little black book. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Pass somewhat off target. Mbappe might just make this. Can he spark a counter here?
He's found a way through.
He's got plenty of space out wide here. Guardiola did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. And it's Serginho.
Now then, the ball's come loose.
Hakimi looking for the run.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
A poorly directed kick from the keeper, he's given it away. Threads one in. Not the most convincing of passes. Hakimi. And this is Rooney. Ødegaard looking to play him in. Well timed, excellent interception. Akan. And that will be the final act. Well, here is a defeat that may hit them hard, and you can sense that all around us. Things going pretty... So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. Things already rolling. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Yeah, Kylian Mbappe. There's nothing more frightening for a defender when he's running at you at full speed. He gets into his stride so quickly and seems to just glide across the turf. But when the goal's in front of him, he's also got that cool head.
Surely now! He will be livid with himself. Persib Bandung have reclaimed it. And he's been shifted off it. A quick look, thought about cutting in. Getting up there! Oh, should really have made more of that.
That definitely had the element of surprise to it. Clearly came in when no one was expecting it, and it was drilled.
Camavinga, can he get it through? Shot could be on. Good read, needed to be. Berisi tries to pass it through, looking for the far post. Hernandez. Very early stages, Jim, but anything up to now that's of note?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
And that is a little undercooked. Koundé gets over and intercepts. And it's De Bruyne. Spread out to the left. Silvestre tries to play it through. Mbappe. Kimmich. And Messi! There it is! And we have liftoff! And that is a goal worthy of universal appreciation. Even the opposing fans have to recognise the quality there.
Oh, it was a real beauty, Peter, and while many might have just lashed out at it, he took his time and he put it where very few can.
Persib Bandung have broken through. It's 1-0.
Yeah, and just as the manager's been reminding his players, this is the time where they can't afford to let their focus slip.
That looks a good ball through. And he's heaved it away. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. Chiesa, and he was quick to react. And it's Camavinga. And that could set him on his way. Mbappe is flagged offside. Looking for the run. Pass somewhat off target. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Unai Simon claims comfortably. Cherki. Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. Oh, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. Chiesa, now it's Thuram, and he's worked it through. That has been cut short. Olise. Alexander-Arnold. Now, what about a counter-attack? Van Dijk makes the interception. Rudiger calmly anticipates. This looks promising. Cherki, he's shoots! It's a goal! They have done it! They have their equaliser!
Well, you have to credit the desire there. These boys knew they were in a battle, and they did exactly what was needed to get back into it. That's going to make the boss just a little happy now.
They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about it.
It's starting to look very interesting, this.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
Cherki, and it's Alexander-Arnold. Van Dijk cuts it out. Silvestre. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Nicely weighted ball. Opts to play it back. Camavinga. And Hakimi. De Bruyne, never out of the action for very long. And it's De Bruyne. Fernandes. Now, can they get him away?
Ci sarà un minuto di recupero.
Olise. Cherki. Olise providing an outlet on that flank. Whistle's gone and the referee has given a penalty. And that really is the last thing they wanted to do. So, having trailed to lead. And it's hit the woodwork and out. Now it's Chiesa. Oh, well played, well played. And that is the end of the first half. So it's all squared. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying. Well, Jim, they've both had their moments.
Well, I think we got a good indication of what both sides want to do, Peter. I suspect both will continue with their respective approaches, give or take the odd fine-tuning.
Well, they've gone toe-to-toe for those 45 minutes, and at half-time the score is 1-1. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here. That has not gone well. Hernandez. That's Chiesa. Looking to play him in. Flashes it across. Easy enough for the goalkeeper. Camavinga. And it's Messi. Well, there was an element of promise insofar as they kept the ball well, but they did very little with it. De Bruyne. That's an imaginative pass. Oh, cracking ball. Well, there's contact there one way or another. Oh, it's a penalty. Persib Bandung presented with a golden opportunity here. So we're ready to go. Oh, it's hit the post. Kimmich with the clearance. Hernandez. Kimmich. Silvestre is one whose deliveries we all know about. Ball in towards the middle. Chiesa.
Persib Bandung clearly are trying to mix things up here, keeping their opponents guessing.
And it's Fernandes. Well, that pass surprised everyone, and not in a good way. Olise short changes him with that pass. And here's Messi. Hakimi. And this is Messi. De Bruyne. Alexander-Arnold. And he's intervened well there. That could spell trouble. Looking for options for movement. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Inter clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
And it's made its way to him. And that is expertly dealt with. Well read, nice interception. Olise. And here's Thuram. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
Well, nicely intercepted. Lovely bit of skill. And it's Fernandez. Camavinga. Can he get on? Chance for a shot! And he's stuck it away. And they get themselves in front. It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
Sostituzione per l'Inter. Numero 10, numero 14.
So we have movement on both benches.
Numero 24.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again. Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
That's the keeper's ball. Darwin. Well, that looks a decent ball.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Gabriel kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Diaz. And that is out of play. Camavinga. The ball has bounced loose now.
Berisi clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all. And it's Camavinga. Oh, that's a very decent ball now. Rudiger. He's a sharp little ball here. He's found a way through. And he has been fouled there. And no surprise, that's a booking. Persib Bandung close now to seeing this one through to the end. Aimed beyond the defence, and Darwin. Threatening run, but a measured piece of goalkeeping.
Well, his positioning was just spot on, and he made the goal look an awful lot smaller. I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
Odegaard.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Ci sarà un minuto di recupero.
Hakimi receives it in a good position here. And that will be the final act. Persib Bandung proudly puff out their chests in victory. They know that was a battle. They know it could so easily have gone. Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. So that's got things underway.
In a system like this, Peter, the winger-fullback combinations can be absolutely crucial.
Yeah, and no doubt you can expand on that for us, Jim.
Well, there's just so many potential options and movements. Overlapping, underlapping, wingers vacating spaces to be occupied by fullbacks, coming inside, creating overloads down the middle on either flank. You get those right, and this can be a very effective system.
A tried and tested formula.
And believe it or not, Peter, we even did that back in my day.
Well, now the opposition are going to have to find something pretty special to stop Lionel Messi today, aren't they, Jim?
Yeah, the man is an absolutely born winner. You just feel that with him on the pitch, anything is possible.
And what's more, he brings out the best in his team. Chance! No, poor contact, nothing on the shot. And we have our very first corner. Oh, lovely bit of skill. Fernandez receives it in a wide position. Messi. Paredes. Oh, important interception. So, Jim, what have you made of what we've seen so far?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a few...
Shapes to shoot! Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
So, a breakthrough already. Paredes. And it's Paredes. First quarter of an hour gone. Now Mbappe.
Berisi are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. That pass has been well intercepted. Now it's Mbappe. And it's De Bruyne. Now it's Ronaldinho. Silvestre makes a dash for it. Space for him to turn and look. And it's kept out by a stubborn defence. And now they can spring out of defence. He's found a way through. Mbappe. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. It's a pretty loose pass. Mbappe. Messi. Fernandes, who does have an assist to his name. Fernandes. Plays a sharp little ball here. Mbappe was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. He's in a great position here. Crosses it in. Defending of the desperate variety. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Played out wide. Now it's Mbappe. Fernandes. Oh, he's got a sight of goal. Elects to cross.
Well, that has caused disappointment to some, unsurprisingly, and disgust to others. What a waste.
And this is... shoots!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Mbappe. And it's Camavinga. And once more he proves rigid and robust. Fernandes. That's going wide left. He's shifting through the gears here. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Ronaldinho. Nice control. Camavinga receives it in a good position here. Paredes. Carreras. Oh, it's Dembele.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope. Well, it's not the best when it comes to decision-making. OK, initially he probably was afforded the space to hold on to it, but the longer he did that, the more he was going to be swamped.
Knocks it out wide. And that signals the end of the first period. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here. Persib Bandung finding themselves behind by just one goal at the break.
Yeah, you don't get any points for stating the obvious, Peter, but thankfully this is still very savable. Keep things simple, keep the intensity high, and hope for an early goal. If that happens, it's a game changer.
Well, that is the first half done, and we are ready for what follows in the second. So straight into the second half.
Persib Bandung, real...
Oh, he's been caught on it here! There's the shot! Oh, that is rather wayward.
Look, we've all been there. Not that it'll make him feel much better at the moment.
Carreras. Paredes. Mbappe. Now it's Fernandes. And it's made its way to him. Camavinga.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Mbappe. Now it's Dembele. Bops him off it and wins back the ball. And this is Dembele. Yamal. Yamal! Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
That's really well played. It's just the type of run you need. Off the shoulder of the last defender, stay onside.
And he gets rid in a hurry. And now a sudden chance to counter. Driving on and making good progress. Camavinga really struggling to influence the game.
They're just trying to negate his influence, and it looks like whatever it takes.
And here's Fernandez. Van Dijk. Your impression so far, Jim?
We've not seen much from this team as a whole, Peter. OK, that's largely due to the way their opponents have approached it, but they can up their game considerably, and I mean considerably.
And that's aimed into the middle. That could tries a shot! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Oh, that wasn't far away. Mbappe. And it's Messi. Played out towards the right wing. And he's quick to return it. Tries to play it through. He's had a shot! It's bounced back off the post. Messi. Hakimi. Again, there's no way through. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Messi. And it's Fernandez. Now it's Yamal. Can he finish? He's done very well to get to that.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores.
Madrid have their third corner.
El dorsal 14. Serán sustituidos.
Alexander-Arnold plays it short.
El dorsal 19. Cristiano Ronaldo.
Alexander-Arnold proves just a little bit too strong. Oh, lovely feed. He is such a good mover. And that's a good-looking ball. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be. Can he get on the end of this? Oh, he's found support out wide. Well read, and the danger is averted.
Percy Bandung really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
Silvestre calmly anticipates. Now it's Ronaldinho. Hakimi. Fernandez. Oh, it's Dembele. And he welcomes it in. Dembele in with the challenge. Serginho.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Chance for a shot! And that could have brought them level.
Well, the lead may be fragile, but the keeper was focused and strong.
It's their second corner of the game. Saliba tries to clear. Madrid are looking to go forward now. And this is bullish header! Goal! There seemed no way back, but they are level. Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
So they have it all to do again.
Well, at this stage, Peter, it's going to come down to how badly they want to win this.
Can he get it through? That is a brilliant interception.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Rafinha is flagged offside. Spread out to the left. Plays the return pass. Knocks it into space. Oh, he's having a go! Oh, that could be pivotal! A game of margins! A game of thrills! This might just do it!
A truly wonderful strike, decorated with dip and curl.
And you can see he meant every bit of that, Peter. He had his head up as he went to hit it. He knew his landscape.
Persib Bandung do have the look of a team with genuine ambition. Already on the cusp of promotion, they are looking to make a statement here. We are more than ready. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. So that's got things underway. Persib Bandung with just one principal objective. 90 minutes of action against opponents who will not give way. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Well, Guardiola, Peter.
Mbappe! And he has kicked it out somehow.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Persib Bandung with the corner, there first. Manchester United are looking to go forward now. And that has left him in a heap. Oh, he's done very well to take that back. That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is.
Well, he got a little eager knowing what's at stake, so I hope a few strong words, Peter, can settle him down.
Pedri. Oh, easy pickings there. Messi. Camavinga. And Fernandes. And it's Hakimi. Pedri. And it's Messi. Tries to pass it through. Well, that's beautifully weighted. And the finish! And he makes no mistake. Could it be coming? Is it coming? Those fans believe it just might be. And that really is so impressive.
Oh, that's wonderful to see. The run was explosive, the finish exquisite.
Persib Bandung have their opener. It is a goal of real significance.
How important will this turn out to be? This is going to give them a lot more options now.
Challenge just a bit on the firm side. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. Dink through. Ronaldo has the space to scheme. Yamal. Decent chance! Yamal. Rice. Tries one from range. Oh, quite a hit and quite a touch too.
Oh, the technical control was exquisite. The pummeled attempt was exasperating.
Great defending, strong and determined. Not the most accurate pass. Now it's Camavinga.
Oh, really well played.
Oh, that's fabulous. We have to say that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. Rice. Now it's Kane. It's Pedri. Played out to the left flank. Kane shoots! Oh, it rattles the bar. Oh, he's been caught on it here. De Bruyne. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Rice. And it's Fernandes. Ronaldinho. It's gone for a throw-in. Intercepts the throw. That's well read. That is ended up in no man's land. Mbappe. Cute ball now. How can he reach it? Oh, sweet feet. Mbappe. Crosses it in here. Defending of the desperate variety. It's a pretty loose pass. And it's Messi. Ambitious ball here. And he shoots! And it's hit the woodwork and out! Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Over to the right flank. Messi. And back it goes. Nicely spread. Yamal. And here's Messi. Ronaldinho. Yamal. And it's Messi. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball.
Berisi can certainly afford to see this half out now and reset during the break. Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Donnarumma claims it, safe hands. Looking to play him in. 40 minutes gone. Half-time closing in. Ball quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
And he's had it nicked away. Yamal. Messi. And Messi! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
Well, it was going to take something a bit special from there, and that wasn't it.
And it's Messi. It's a good ball out wide. Messi. Yamal tries a shot! It's a loose ball. Mbappe! Oh, that is a fair try. And it's half-time. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here. Some first-half thoughts?
Well, this is when you need your players to step up, Peter. Be brave, see all that courage. They need to have a big start to the second half to give them some momentum, and they're not going to get that if they're being too risk-averse.
Chance, surely! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Mbappe couldn't squeeze it through. Ronaldinho, and the shot! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Corner number 2 then. Ronaldinho plays it short. And now a sudden chance to counter. He's shifting through the gears here. Mbappe. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. And here's Kane. Aims beyond. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! Oh, what has happened here? And he's... Can he finish? Messi with the short one. Persib Bandung have the chance to go the other way. Yamal.
Being still separated by the game's only goal.
Mbappe. Pedri. Rice. No way through. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space. Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
This is a really front-footed approach.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Messi. Your impression so far, Jim?
There's a lot of football still to be played, Peter, so ideally they need to maintain an attacking endeavour.
Can he get it through?
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
And it's Messi. Neither of these two want to come off second. He's having a hit! Oh, that was no routine save.
It's quite a show he's putting on here. This is excellent work.
Substitution on the field.
Manchester
Number
United
20,
have their second
Mbappe.
corner now.
Number 5, Eduardo Camavinga. Number 9, De Bruyne. Number 4, Van Dijk. Coming on the field, number 18.
And he's there to clear it.
Number 56.
And now they can spring out of defence.
Number 7, Serginho. Number 3, Zabani.
Guardiola.
Substitutions taking place.
And here's Lewandowski. Persib Bandung still have the cards to affect this game. And he welcomes it in.
Vinicius Junior!
And needless to say, that deserved better.
Oh, it's very good running, that. You're always going to have chances with that kind of movement.
Salmakers.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Vinicius Junior. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. Pedri. Serginho. It's a really well-measured ball. He has found the way through. He's got plenty of space out wide here. And a header! And that's in! 2 up now, and they are cruising. Simple, certain, effective. He just guided it in.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Yeah, I can't think of a better time, Peter, to get that 2-goal cushion. That, for me, should be decisive.
Pedri. This looks promising. Pinches it off him. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And he's quick to return it. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Persib Bandung clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Palmer. Hakimi.
This is the time you need that pace.
He's on it. Can he get away?
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Hakimi receives it in a good position here. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
Out towards the flank. And it's Fernandes.
Added time.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Vinicius Junior, and he's worked it through, and he's picked it up out wide. Incoming delivery, and he's taking no chances there. Oh, some tackle that. And that's it. Persib Bandung have done it. A promotion sealed with a win. Well, there is a definite sense of occasion here as both teams square up to each other with fire in their eyes. This is a day for hope, for expectation, for renewed ambition. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. Things already rolling. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Yeah, Virgil van Dijk. He's just about unbeatable in every department, Peter. He's strong, he's quick, he's totally dominant in the air. And what's more, he seems to really love a tussle. His passing's good too, and he never seems to lose it in important areas. I'd expect this team to notch up a lot of clean sheets with him on board.
I wonder whether that has anything to do with you being a defender once upon a time, Jim. Camavinga. Hakimi. To Messi. Neither of these two want to come off second best. And it's Van Dijk. And it's Hakimi. He's got away. And across it goes. Goal!
The goal scorer after 8 minutes is...
I doubt very much that this was in the script.
Kylian Mbappe.
Neatly clipped into space. He's shifting through, shapes to shoot! Goal! And once more we are all square. You score, we score.
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down, and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic.
That was easy, almost too easy.
And the first thing he's going to do here, Peter, is thank his teammate for the pass. It put it on a plate for him.
So they have it all to do again.
Such a big goal, Peter. Just when the opposition thought they could turn the screw, they're back to square one again. The manager will be absolutely delighted with such a response.
Aimed beyond the defence. Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Quarter of an hour played. Great vision.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Nice looking ball. Oh, that's well spotted. Here comes the corner. Indonesia with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. He leaps for it! He doesn't look too happy with that.
Yeah, it's good movement, though. A bit unlucky he couldn't actually steer it goalwards.
De Bruyne. Camavinga. And that's gone loose. De Bruyne. Passing is crisp and sharp. Nicely shaped ball. Oh, that's a key interception.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Oh, well played. He's taken that really cleanly. And it's Neymar. De Bruyne. Upamecano spots it and intercepts. Kessié. And it's Camavinga. Looking to play him in. Can he finish? It's loose now and they... Oh, what has happened here? And he's heaved it away. Quick look, then plays it in. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Takes a shot! And they're quick to get it back. So what can they make of this? Not the most accurate pass. Mbappe finds himself offside. He's in plenty of space here. And that's too far for anyone. Just eases him off the ball. Oh, he's got to be disappointed with that. Van Bommel. Camavinga. Knocks it into space. Ronaldinho. Fernandez. Camavinga. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. Well, he's looking at the referee, but the referee is shaking his head. Nicely weighted ball. De Bruyne. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Wan-Bissaka ventures forward. And it's De Bruyne. And here's Ronaldinho. He's being urged. Can he finish? Fernandez cuts it out.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
That pass isn't the best. Fernandez opts for safety. Raya punts it upfield. That's it, 45 minutes up. Nothing to separate the two teams at half-time. They've both given it a really good go, and they head into the break all square. Any thoughts on all this so far, Jim?
Well, it's been a decent game so far, Peter, although I think in the next 45 minutes we could do with the ball being moved around quicker with a view to trying to entice their opponents out of position. I don't think there'll be a mad rush to do that just yet.
Well, they've gone toe-to-toe for those 45 minutes, and at half-time the score is 1-1. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half.
First Van Dunk, I've been the team that have had the lion's share of possession and chances. Okay.
Oh no, this does not look good. Look at this, and he shoots! He's got a goal! And they've got their lead back. Oh, that is a sweet finish, gorgeously controlled and ruthlessly dispatched.
Speed of thought, speed of action. That's another really clever finish.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Great defending, strong and determined. De Bruyne, Mbappe. And that's a simple one for the keeper.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Oh no, that was never going to make it. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Tries to play it through. It's Ronaldinho! It's bounced back off the post. Well, he's ended up in no man's land. Now, can they get him away? And this is De Bruyne! And the keeper couldn't hold it. And no mistake. And this is getting better and better. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
That has been drummed into him from such an early age, Peter. It almost came as second nature. He susses the keeper couldn't hold on to it, and he's there in a flash.
So the lead now is 2.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Looking for options for movement. Now this goes for a shot! Relentless! Just relentless! And with that, he takes home the match ball. Oh, delicious, such devilish curl.
Oh, that's an incredible shot. The dip and the curl he managed to get on it. Impeccable technique, Peter. Absolutely impeccable.
And that means just one thing, match ball.
Well, he's been on a crusade, and his first goal seemed to just whet the appetite.
It's starting to look like a done deal now.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Can he get on the end of this? Nicely spread. He's picked his way through. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. He's had a shot! Corner number 2 then. Cristiano Ronaldo! Harmlessly behind. He's a sharp little ball here. Camavinga. Now that looks a decent ball. And that pass just didn't quite work. De Bruyne, never out of the action for very long. Well, we expected better, and so did he. Camavinga. Threads one in. Marcelo. Neymar.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Tries to pass it through. Donnarumma gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted. That's a nicely shaped ball. And there's green grass ahead of him. Chance! Well taken goal. And they are right back within touch. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
Indonesia may be down, but not out just yet. Van Dijk. That could spell trouble. Always goal shot. There's the shot! And that's a sharp finish. With so little time left, grandstand finish. Minimal lapse, maximum punishment. How that hurts.
I think the defence really need to wake up here, Peter. They really shouldn't be getting caught out like that.
And yes, it's him again. Indonesia give themselves a chance of a fairy tale finish.
Well, who's under pressure now? It's going to require some inspired defending to stop this lot.
4 added minutes on the board. And it's Guardiola. And time is up. Persib Bandung can finally smile now. They have held on in a difficult watch for both sets of fans. A truly emotional roller coaster that. Mbappe reflecting on a stellar performance and now taking home a permanent ribbon. So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement's already palpable. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. So straight into the action.
In a system like this, Peter, the winger-fullback combinations can be absolutely crucial.
Yeah, and no doubt you could expand on that for us, Jim.
Well, there's just so many potential options and movements.
Oh, he's been caught on it here. Yamal's cross. Donnarumma deals with that nice and simple. Ronaldinho. Rodri produces the perfect tackle there. He can run onto that. Oh, that's fabulous. David Villa! What a wonderful goal!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate, on heels rather than toes.
That is a diamond of a goal. The planning immaculate, the execution brilliant.
Oh, how does he get the ball to do that? He's on another level to most of his peers.
Persib Bandung are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. And here's Ronaldinho. Solid defending, refused to be out-muscled. Wan-Bissaka did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. And here's Mbappe. James Rodriguez. And smartly reclaimed. And it's Messi. Well, that pass isn't the best. Nakamura. Rodri. A quick look, thought about cutting inside. He's found a way through. Well, that's very disappointing, it has to be said. And it's been hooked away. Wan-Bissaka. And they can counter here. Engages and forces him off the ball.
Persib Bandung really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Nicely weighted ball. Fernandez. Oh, the ball's gone astray. Hakimi. That's a good foray he's making. And Yamal. Great defending, strong and determined. And here's Mbappe. He is through here. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Camavinga. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Good ball, good take. Now, can they get him away? And it's De Bruyne. It's run loose here. De Bruyne, renowned for his long-range shooting. He's having a hit! A collective sigh of relief from the defence. Fernandez is flagged offside. It's a promising position. Nakamura. And here's Yamal. Fernandez. Messi. And it's Hakimi. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. And it's De Bruyne. That's going wide left. And he's made sure that's not getting through. Nakamura. Now it's Yamal. And there's green grass ahead of him. Yamal.
Persib Bandung certainly could do with a positive spell for the remainder of this half, just to set the tone for what's to come.
Now it's James Rodriguez. Aimed beyond the defence. We've got 5 minutes till half-time. Now it's Villa. Now it's Yamal. That is good alertness. And here's James. De Bruyne gets a foot in here.
No way through there.
The ball has bounced loose now. Now this chance! Cleared away.
How many interceptions have we seen now? Someone's got to up the quality and set an example.
And the whistle goes for half-time. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness perhaps the only things lacking. Persib Bandung finding themselves behind by just 1 goal at the break.
Well, for me, Peter, things have never really got going, but at least this will be a good time to reflect and regroup. I can see a few changes coming, because whatever they've been doing, it just hasn't gelled.
So that was the first half, and we will be back with the second half shortly. That gets us going once more.
Persib Bandung really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
In with the challenge. Now it's Yamal. That's a cute ball. No, that's been intercepted. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Now it's Ronaldinho. Quality ball. Vivaren Nagasaki have reclaimed it. Van Dijk. Fernandes. And Guardiol, and it's Hakimi. Persib Bandung still this single goal behind. Rodri gives no quarter whatsoever. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Persib Bandung needed that, they really needed it.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. De Bruyne. Oh, easy pickings there. De Bruyne is always scanning the pitch for targets. That's a good ball. Yeah, he's fouled him there. Oh, that's a booking, always looked it. It's a good 30, 35 yards out, this. What a save by Seaman! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
And it's been taken short. And this is Messi. Camavinga!
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Tries a shot! That is delicious! About as smooth as it gets. And there's the goal they've been looking for. Oh, that is tidy. It is a picture-book goal.
That's just downright fabulous. Both the disguise and the control, and then that gentle scoop.
Vivaren Nagasaki are doing very nicely, thank you.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up. Nagasaki really look like a team that's set up to absorb pressure. They don't mind being on the back foot.
But with something up their sleeve.
Yeah, they clearly feel they can hit hard on the counter-attack thanks to their pacey options.
Nicely shaped ball. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Encourage the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
And he's managed to get free. Now it's Villa. He can run onto that. He's on it. Can he get away? He's got away.
It was indecision all round. They have to do a bit better than that.
Substitution on the field. Number 20, James Rodriguez. Coming on the field is number 5, Stojkovic.
And it's Gerrard. Forced to go back. Nakamura. Oh, that's a fine interception. Camavinga. Ronaldinho. David Villa might just make this. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. And here's Mbappe. Silvestre. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Not the most accurate pass.
Well, they can at least make a fight of it. Even if it's just a goal, the lift it would give would be huge no matter what the end result is.
Knocks it into space. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Well, that has not gone well. Nakamura has an approach to the game which is pretty much shoot on sight. Nakamura was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. And the through ball.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Donnarumma clears. Nakamura, he's shifting through the gears here. It's anyone's ball now. He's a sharp little ball here. So that's it. It is all over. Persib Bandung perhaps ended up out of ideas and out of steam. Some warm applause and a... Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters, who are ready now to perform. So it's down to business here.
Well, Peter, it's easy to heap praise on players that play further up the field, but they couldn't do what they did without
Cristiano Ronaldo! They want to be quick. Oh, in he goes again!
Indonesia definitely are on top of things in these early stages, Peter. If this is how they intend to go on, I think the opposition might see some trouble.
Quick look, thought about cutting inside. And that's gone behind for a goal kick. Now it's Siapa. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Right card, here's the guilty party there. There could be trouble here, but for now the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket. Nuno Mendes. Passes short and sharp. Silvestre. Now De Bruyne. Rijkaard. Well, that pass isn't the best. So, Jim, what has caught your eye in these early exchanges?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
And the ball is out of play. Camavinga. And it's Messi. Hakimi. Ball played for Rijkaard. Camavinga. He won't be happy with that one. Looking for options for movement. Xabi Alonso. Oh, he's played. Shoots! It's in! The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
So we have the first goal.
Well, that gives them the privilege to control the tempo of the game. It's up to them to manage it from here now.
De Bruyne is sporting a guilty look after that.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Camavinga. Oh, no, that was never going to make it. Aims beyond the defence.
Persib Bandung are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Camavinga. Played into space. Adams gets over and intercepts. Camavinga wins the duel this time. Van Dijk. De Bruyne powering forward here. Neatly clipped into space. Busquets. Vitinha. Zabani spots it and intercepts. That's a shade optimistic. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Persib Bandung clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. There's a sharp little ball here. That has not gone well. Now that looks a deep... Bellingham! Crossbar comes to the rescue. And needless to say, that deserved better.
He did well there, held his run enough to ensure he didn't stray offside.
This is Aguero. Great defending, strong and determined. Now it's Mbappe.
Berisi Bandung truly have no need to panic. They can reassess at half-time.
And he's only too happy to take that back. And here's Mbappe. That is good alertness. Bellingham can so cleverly bypass the press. Good ball, good take. Oh, this is a great... And a chance! And he hits the net. 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. Well, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Oh, that was beautifully done. They were ready to pounce, and they were clinical when the opportunity presented itself.
Indonesia are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
Well, that's a real psychological weight off the shoulders, I think. It's a very different game now at 2 up.
Big chance! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
That's really well played. It's just the type of run you need. Off the shoulder of the last defender, stay onside.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Zabani makes the interception.
Indonesia.
Quick look at his watch, and the referee whistles for half-time.
Well, I don't think most of us were expecting a second, Peter. It's become pretty much the ideal half.
That certainly seems to be the case.
Well, both half-time team talks will undergo change now. One will be solid, the other needs to be pretty inspiring.
Well, that is the first half done, and we are ready for what follows in the second. Back on the way then.
Well, I think they have to be positive despite the scoreline. The one thing they don't want to do, Peter, is give away an early goal. But they can't afford to get too cagey either. So attack with real devilment, go for that goal and see...
Chance! And that's in! It is an explosive start to the second half. Speed of thought, efficiency of movement and certainty of outcome.
Well, of course, it's great play to set him up, Peter, but you can't say the defence did themselves many favours then. They really should have picked him up sooner.
A shift in momentum, perhaps.
What a difference a half-time rocket from the manager can make. This is exactly the response he'd be looking for.
Hakimi picks it up from the goal kick. Hakimi. There were better options before the ball was lost. Easy to say from up here, I know. Cristiano Ronaldo, never the sort to be shot shy. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Can he get on the end of this?
Berisi Bandung are still behind, but they've increased their level of interest here.
Short changes him with that pass. Now it's Aguero. Great vision. It's played through for him. Aguero, he's through on goal here. Deftly away. And it's Vitinha. And here's Aguero. And the pass is intercepted. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! Oh, that's a waste.
Cristiano Ronaldo probably should have taken a breath and looked for runners. It helps to put your head up from time to time, Peter.
Silvestre is one of the key ingredients in the team's attack. Hakimi promptly onto that, and that is that.
Unless they can devise a quick counter-attacking plan, they're going to need to see much more of this ball.
Knocks it into space. Not the most accurate pass. Vitinha. Camavinga. Hakimi. Nicely shaped ball. Rijkaard. Camavinga. Camavinga showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. And here's Camavinga, and he's picked it up out wide, crossed into the middle.